said, by the power of Grayskull.
Hello, this is just a quick review for The Division, Tom Clancy's The Division. I had never played it. I totally forgot to go and download it once the beta had came out, and I missed that. I remember going on the PlayStation Store and trying to download, and it said unavailable because I missed the date, so you were meant to download. So I had no experience playing it. And then the other night when I was on the PlayStation Store, I noticed it was back up to play. So it's the full game as well, I think, because it was like 45 gig, I think, to download. So it is the full game. But when you put the demo on, it says you've got 6 hours from from now. So either 6 hours time, or if you reach level 8, then that's all you can get, whatever comes first. So it gives you a good 6 hours, so that is a long time to actually go and play it, but I wouldn't activate your demo until you're willing to put in the time, because once you've activated it, obviously you're going to miss out if you haven't got time to play on it there and then. But it's quite complicated, I think. Just looking at the menus, it's not very self-explanatory. I mean, I know most games are. I mean, you've got to be an idiot not to suss it out yourself, but it's not very clear on what you've got to do. And also I don't like the way the quest marker is, where it just shows you an orange square which you can see through walls and stuff. Like that orange square straight ahead, you can see it, but it doesn't give you any idea of how to get there, so you have to try and suss it out yourself. I suppose that's good. I mean, you don't want your hand held through the whole experience. But circles to climb, X's to go behind you, cover. I think squares reload, it might be circle. No, sorry, circles climb, that's right. Squares reload. Triangles to swap your weapon. If you hold it in, it brings up a little menu and you can pick left or right. Or if you just tap it, you change to your secondary weapon. If you double tap it, it changes back. It's okay, I mean, it's handy when you can just change on the fly. But I mean, you can go into the options and everything and have a good faff about with what you need to do. I ended up leaving the sensitivity on the joysticks when I would normally turn it down because it was a bit too slack for my liking. It's hard to get an exact aim because it's too free to move left and right. But some people like that, like professionals or like people who play computers a lot, they like being able to turn quick. They've got the reflexes and stuff, the control, the analog control. I haven't. I've got to have it quite slow. I mean, my Star Wars Battlefront's ridiculously slow. I keep forgetting to turn it up. But that's just little nitpicks. But like I say, you can see the way I got stuck on the graphics there. Circle's meant to be climb, but yet I couldn't climb on top of the bonnet of that truck and then just jump over the fence that way. You have to actually climb the only place that lets you climb. It's just, I don't know, I hate that false sense of freedom where it shows you, oh yeah, can you remember when this first came out and they were showing you all the intros and they were showing you that battle in the middle of the street when they're hiding behind all the cop cars and that. They don't show you that you can get stuck on the graphics or that you can't climb anywhere but where they tell you. It's just bullshit. I hate that kind of false advertisement where they should just come up like No Man's Sky. Just quickly go off subject. No Man's Sky was exactly like that. They showed you how class it was going to be, but they hadn't even finished the game off properly yet. It's just, I don't know. I think it's hand in hand with people look at this. I could easily just press circle and jump over, but it won't actually let us jump over that little bit of wood. I have to jump down and then just climb over the fence, because the fence is the only place I can climb. You see what I mean? It's just, I don't like that kind of thing. Whereas Grand Theft, because that's basically the staple for every kind of game, sandbox game now. Grand Theft, you can just square over anything. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, it's Ubisoft though. I mean, I don't really like Ubisoft games. Assassin's Creed's okay, but it's just the same thing with a different skin. You know, if it's not the 14th century, it's the 16th century. The new one's coming out. That's in Egypt. I mean, I'd be interested to see that. but Ubisoft haven't really got a good record of doing these kind of games. I think Lara Croft, that was quite good. But the Division, it's okay, and I can see the appeal if it's on what you call it, multiplayer online and shit, where you gang together and you do objectives together and that. I can see that being really good. But as a one player, it's just run here, go there, come back again, go this place. It's not very exciting. But like I say, I'm a miserable bastard, so I don't really find any games good unless they're absolutely amazing. But if you like the look of it, go and download it. You get the first 6 hours, so don't activate it until you're ready to play for a good session. That's it really, so see you later.
No, she gets a special cologne. It's called Sex Panther by Odeon. It's illegal in 9 countries.